Today we will solve few multiple choice based numericals which may appear or which type of numericals do appear in CET or NEET or any competitive exam. Now I have written two multiple choice questions here. I have, for the limitation of writing it on the board, I have not written the choices which are been given to you. We will solve them, and by solving we will study to find out the correct answer. Now the first is the reaction of nitrogen 1 mole, 3 moles of hydrogen, 2 moles of ammonia. This is the change in concentration of ammonia with respect to time is equal to 2 into 10 raised to minus 4 moles liter raised to minus 1 second raised to minus 1. It is a numerical based on average rate of reaction because it is a delta, that is change in concentration. Second thing, the units will indicate that the reaction is a zero order reaction. We have already studied how to determine the order of the reaction. What they are asking you the value of the change in concentration of hydrogen with respect to time. Since being first numerical, I will tell you how to solve it. But after a practice, you can, by even watching at the equation also, we can solve the numerical. Majority of the numericals or even the theoretical bits are to be taught and they are to be solved. We don't have pages or a rough pages to solve it, and we even don't have a time for that purpose. So make a practice at home so that we can run fast. Now for this purpose, divide the coefficients of this equation for rate equation by their stoichiometric coefficient. This can be written as change in concentration of a nitrogen with respect to change in time. This being reactant, this minus will be equal to minus 1 by 3 a rate of change of a change of concentration. It is not rate of because it is a average rate. So change of concentration of H2 with a delta T, and in terms of product being positive, it is 1 by 2 into change in concentration of ammonia with change in time. Now with respect to ammonia, they have given the value, and we want to calculate it with respect to minus change in concentration of H2. Here we have a H2. Ammonia has been given. Therefore transfer the coefficient of this value of H2 there, and therefore for that purpose multiply this by 3 and this by 3. You will be having change in concentration of H2 with respect to delta T minus being here will be equal to 3 by 2 into the value that is been provided, that is 2 into 10 raised to minus 4 moles liter raised to minus 1 second raised to minus 1, and therefore the correct answer will be equal to, this 2 will be cancelled, 3 into, it will be 3 into 10 raised to minus 4 moles second raised to minus 1. Now the second equation is there, and in second let us go for the second numericals. In second numerical, they are been asking to correlate. I have not written the total stem here. They have given this reaction, and the stem is they want to correlate the rate in terms of correct whatever that alternatives which are been given to you. Now here I will write the alternatives because they are been given. Differentiation rate of change of a bromine with respect to dt will be equal to minus rate of change of B bromide ion divided by dt. This is first alternative. The second alternative is rate of change of concentration of a Br2 with respect to dt is equal to plus 3 by 5 differentiation of change in concentration of bromide ion with respect to dt. The third alternative they have given is a rate of change of Br2 with respect to dt is equal to minus 5 by 3 differentiation rate of change of a bromide ion with respect to time. And the last one is a rate of change of Br2 with respect to minus 3 by 5 rate of change of bromine ion. Now here I have written all the four alternatives because we have to check the correct one, and we have three reactants here and two products, therefore I have written it for guessing. Now let us go for the first guess one. This Br upon dt, Br is present, Br with respect to Br minus upon dt. Br minus is here, and therefore this is not correct because for 1 mole it should have been 1 by 5. It is not correct. The second alternative is with respect to Br2, that is Br2 with respect to bromide ion. This might be the correct one, but let us see, might be, because we want to check that is Br2, it should have been multiplied by 1 by 3, and with respect to Br it is 1 by 5. 3 has to go there, and it should have been 3 by 5. But remember that this bromide ion is a reactant, therefore the value should have been, it is close to the correct, only the fact is it is plus here, therefore it is not correct. So minutely we have to observe it. The third one is a Br2 dt. Now this is not correct because the coefficients are inverse. Now the last one is differentiation rate of change of Br2 upon dt is equal to minus 3 by 5. This is correct because we have judged here itself, and we can also look at this Br2 being a product, its coefficient is 1 by 3, stoichiometric for making unique one. This will go into multiplication 3, and this bromide ion is a reactant, so it should be 1 by 5, 3 multiplied by 1 by 5, 3 by 5, and this being in terms of reactant it should be minus. Therefore the correct answer will be is the final answer. So these type of instantaneously objectives are always asked. If you go for a practice, immediately we can, just by observing, we can determine the correct alternative. Now one data is been given, third question, 2 moles of A plus a mole of a B gives a C plus D. Now the trials are been given like this, experimental trials 1, 2, 3. Concentration of A, initial concentration as a B, and here the rate which is been given 0.01, 0.01, 0.03, 2.5, 5 and 45.0, and of course it is 10 raised to minus 2 moles, liter raised to minus 1, second raised to minus 1 in terms of the rate. Sorry, I have not written the concentration of B. The concentration of B is 0.01, 0.02, 0.02, 2.5 into 10 raised to minus 2 moles, liter raised to minus 1, second raised to minus 1, say 5, and the last one is a 45. While teaching the rate law equation, they had asked you to determine the rate law. While I taught this rate law equation, I have already told you the tricks how to determine rate equal to K, A raised to X, B raised to Y. Now trick is that, let us first observe the table. It indicates that the concentration of A is constant in first two terms. So now let us take the component x equal to 0 first time, keep it constant and think about the second B, concentration of B. Now this becomes twice and the rate becomes twice. When both are been changing in the same proportion, that means the coefficient of y should be equal to 1. If they change it differently, we will think differently, but they are changing. This is twice, the rate is also twice, so 2 raised to y is equal to say 2, therefore y is equal to 1, and therefore remember that the coefficient of b raised to y equal to 1. Now next time, select the two readings where the concentration of B is constant, and now look at this. The concentration has tripled for this concentration of reactant A. It has tripled and the rate has gone to 9 times. That means 3 times the rate has the concentration has changed 3 times and the rate has changed 9 times. 9 is the square of the 3. Therefore, x should be equal to 2 and the rate of equation or rate law can be k x raised to 1 and y raised to 1. If they ask you the order of the reaction, then it will be r equal to k x, a raised to x and b raised to a raised to 2 and b raised to 1. This is the alternative that is already given there. This way we do calculate the order of the reaction. Trick is that when this was constant and this has tripled, the rate has increased 9 times. This is 3 times, it is 9 times. 9 is the square of the 3. Therefore, the concentration should change with respect to 2 twice raised to 2. Therefore, it is 2 and it is equal to 1. Now, let us go for the next one. The reaction 2A plus B is giving a product. I am considering the different numericals which are being asked in the different competitive exams. 2A plus B gives P. The rate is found to be proportional to concentration of A. They have written like this: concentration of A and concentration of B raised to half. If the concentration of both are doubled, the rate increases by factor they have asked. Now let us write with respect to equation 1 rate. Say first we will express it as a RA. Now this is the what they are saying, if the concentration of both are doubled. Now we can write this equation as R equal to K CA CB raised to 1 by 2. Now both are been doubled. Now this is been doubled, therefore this will be equal to K and 2. We will also write rate equal to K concentration of CA raised to X and concentration of CB raised to Y. Suppose it is been doubled, then R equal to K, it is been doubled, so 2 raised to X and CA raised to 2, and now CB it is been doubled, 2 raised to Y, CB raised to Y. So by equating the two equations, equate the equation, you can have, we can write this is a, if the concentration of both are double, the factor increases by. So if you calculate like that we have studied during our theory lectures, then by dividing the equations and we can calculating it 2 raised to X and dividing it 2 raised to X, 2 raised to Y, and then going and solving for you will get the rate in terms of 2 into square root of 2. You write the equations and you divide the equations, you can calculate the required or correct answer. They have given an option as a square root of 2, 2 square root of 2, 4 into square root of 2 and 4. Now 4 times it cannot be. It cannot be square root of 2 times. It cannot be 4 into square root of 2. So we can either solve it, or by a comparative guess by writing the equation we can go for answer 2 raised to 2 into the rate will change with 2 into square root of 2. Now let us go for another numerical. This kinetics is a topic of numericals majoritarily. Majoritarily they ask you for the numericals. Next one, they have given the reaction 2A plus B giving C plus D. Now the concentration of A in terms of molarity, B in terms of molarity, which gives the rate, magnitude of rate. They are writing it as a magnitude of rate of the reaction. Now the magnitude is the rate is 1 2 concentration. Here 1 1 2 2. Then here the rate is x, 2x, 4x and 8x. Now here first of all check that the concentration of B is constant. Therefore let us go in terms of this. The rate has increased 2 times, the concentration has increased 2 times and this has increased 2 times. So if I write R equal to K, A raised to some coefficient here, since X has been represented here, we can write anything, say that M, and B raised to say N. Now the concentration of B is constant. Now in terms of A, it has become doubled and this has become doubled. So we can say that in terms of A, it raised to, both are changing, it is twice and it is also twice. Therefore we can judge that M is equal to 1. Now the question of N, component N, is to be calculated. But for that purpose we have to select 2 readings where they have taken the concentration of A as a constant. This A as a constant. Here it has doubled. It has doubled and the rate has, let us see, rate has, it is X, it is 1 and this is 1, it has become 4 times. So the concentration, this is same, this has doubled and this has changed 4 times. So 2 times changing the concentration, it is changing by 4 times. It has changed twice. These 2 are kept constant. These 2 are changed twice. This has changed by 4 times. 2 times the concentration is changed and the rate changes by 4 times. Therefore, N should be equal to 2. So here we can, by guess also we can determine the rate law, and the correct rate law therefore will be equal to rate of K, A raised to 1 and B raised to 2, and the overall order will be equal to 3. Now such kind of objectives are there, and major objectives are from order of the reaction or rate law. One more, the rate of reaction between 2 reactants AB decreases by factor 4. I will write here, rate of reaction rate of reaction between two reactants A and B decreases by factor 4 if the concentration of reactant B is doubled, the order of reaction with respect to B will be how much, they are asking it. Now by guess or even by the initial rate law method that we have taught in theory, or for which we have gone for one more example, we can calculate either by calculating or by guess. Here the rate of reaction is between the two reactants, but the rate decreases by factor 4 when the concentration of B is doubled. B has been doubled, and he is not talking about A and not asking about B. Now the concentration has been doubled, that means concentration of 2B, here say B raised to some component X, it has doubled, but the rate has become decreases 4, that means 1 by 4. So it will be 2 raised to X will be equal to 1 by 4, and therefore we can judge that X will not be having a plus value, but it will be a minus value. So X will be equal to minus 2, because this 4, as we write it, 2 raised to 2 is a 4, but therefore X will be equal to minus 2. So we can judge it this type of equations. Now next one, we will go for one different numerical now instead of order and the rate law. I will write the numerical here. The decomposition of the substance follows first order kinetics. I will write it in short. Decomposition follows the first order reaction. It is the information given. If the initial concentration is reduced to, now I should write it, initial concentration reduced to 1/8 of initial value in 24 minutes. The rate constant for this reaction, the rate constant for decomposition process, they are asking the rate constant for the decomposition process. While you are solving the different numericals or objective, be ready with all mathematical forms of the equation which are involved in that topic, along with some tricks which are being provided to you, and you should be ready with simple calculations. In CET or in NEET examination, they are not asking you to use log tables and a large or a difficult multiplication or a division. Therefore, you should be ready with the equation that you know, with the tricks you know. Now, they are talking about the decomposition, and it is a first order reaction. As it is a first order reaction and they are asking you the rate constant, we know that K equal to 2.303 log of 2.303 upon T log of to the base H0, concentration of H0 upon AT. Now, the second thing is to be remembered here in data, they are given time equal to 24 minutes. And they have written the alternatives. Here I need to write the alternatives which are been given. The first alternative where they are given a value 2.303 about 20 divided by 24 log of to the base 10 1 by 8 minute raised to minus 1. The B is 2.303 upon 24 log of 8 minute raised to minus 1. The third one is 1 by 24 log of 8 by 1 minute raised to minus 1. And the last alternative is 1 by 24 minute raised to minus 1. I have written the alternatives only to understand that not all the times they will ask you for the complete calculation. Sometimes they may ask. And it has been found that in competitive exams, whenever we want to use equations and such as a log functions, particularly in first order reaction, or you may have equations in thermodynamics also. In that case, generally these values are being given which can change with respect to in multiples of 10, for which we can calculate. Now here they are not asking you a correct final answer by calculation. They just want how it is to be and what should be the correct one. Now T is equal to 24. We know it, 2.303, so 24 is here. K equal to 2.303 upon 24, now log of to the base 10. The more important thing, we have to remember the initial concentration and the amount of the reactant that has been left behind, that is AT. For that purpose, in theory already we are having another one form of the equation as small a concentration log to the base 10 concentration of small a upon a minus x, where a stands for small a for initial concentration and x for the amount of product, and therefore we can calculate it. Here the simple trick is what the English words which are being given will give you the simple trick. The initial concentration reduced to, this is very important. Many a times I have come across, even in a board examination also, students do not understand this reduced to and reduced by. Remember that whenever it is being given as reduced to, that means this is the final amount that is being left behind. That means it is the concentration AT. If the same objective is being asked, suppose is being asked by writing the sentence initial concentration reduced by, if they ask it like reduced by, then the meaning of the sentence will automatically changes. If they ask you with a reduced by, that will indicate that this much amount is being reduced and therefore the amount left behind is to be calculated by 1 minus 1 by 8, and that remaining will be equal to concentration at time t. If the sentence would have been reduced by, but here the sentence is reduced to, so looking into the correct sentence or judging it, it is reduced to, therefore here the final concentration AT is 1 by 8, and whenever there is a concentrations given in terms of or comparison of a fraction, always consider the initial concentration is equal to 1 if they are asking it in a fraction, and concentration at a time t, since it is reduced to 2, therefore it should be 8, and therefore I have to write 1 upon 1 by 8. So this we can write it, and you can follow the answer that is been provided to you. So now check which one of the given answer is correct. So it is equal to 1 upon 1 by 8, and we can judge the correct answer from the equation by writing it. Reduced to and reduced by is to be remembered. Reduced to is 1 by 8, 80 is 1 by 8, and so we can have the correct answer. Reduced to 1 by 8. Now the next question. A0 is initial and it is reduced to 2, it is 1 by 8. Let us go for the another alternative, for the next question here. Now here is a little bit different one. During the decomposition of H2O2, decomposition of H2O2 to give oxygen, 48 grams of oxygen, 48 grams of oxygen is formed. I write it here in short, is formed per minute at a certain point of the time. The rate of formation of water at this point. So he is asking you the rate of formation of water. For that purpose, you should know that this is the reaction as we know it. We have already gone for that in theory. H2O2 gives H2O plus, you can go by this, writing this 2 is equal to 2 and O2, or even we can go by writing the equation as H2O2 divided both by 2, it will be 1 by 2. Now the question is that the oxygen which is been obtained is a 48 gram. Let us calculate for that purpose, convert it in terms of number of moles. As we know, the number of moles of oxygen is equal to amount of the substance divided by the molecular mass O2, which is 32. So it will be 1.5 moles. So we have obtained 1.5 moles of oxygen. If the oxygen is 1.5 moles in this equation obtained, then the water, when it is 1 mole, it is 2 moles we have obtained, and therefore your answer for the amount of H2O obtained should be the twice than the one which is obtained. Oxygen, it is 1.5, and therefore the amount of water that is been obtained, H2O obtained, will be equal to 3.0 moles per minute. They have given the options as 0.75, 1.5, 2.25 and the 3 moles of it. So this is the way we have to calculate first the number of moles, and then you calculate the number of moles of oxygen by stoichiometry.